Hello dear, glad to have you join us again on Desopadec Weekly, a TV program on the goals of Delta State's Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. And today, our focus is on human capital development, the efforts of Desopadec on the empowerment of the people. Thank you for joining us. Joy Ochi is my name. Come along with us.
The purpose of an oil producing commission is for the people of the oil producing area. My message to the oil producing community is that any project that is done in their area, they should see it as their personal project. They should see it as community project. They should defend the project the way they defend their king. That is my message to the people of the oil producing community.
Human empowerment is a cardinal mandate given to the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec, since it evolved in 2006. Desopadec is designed to put smiles on the faces of the people living in Delta oil-bearing communities through massive human capital development. Sequel to this core mission, the agency, headed by Basharun Askia Oge as Managing Director, has carried out several programs to empower and reposition oil-bearing communities dwellers towards self-sustenance and socio-economic growth. The Executive Director of Social Services, Desopadec, Leonard Anoka, explains that the Commission recently trained 1,200 women for 2 days on how to convert their passion to wealth. He noted that the women who were trained were later given 100,000 naira to boost their businesses.
We have just done the women development unit, where we did the training, converting their passion to wealth, and after the training, we were able to empower them, give them stipends to set up. We did about 1,200 women across the entire ethnic nationality. And that's what we have done, and I'm sure the people are happy. It was well attended from virtually every ethnic nationality, had representative. We have 6 ethnic nationalities that makes up the mandate area, and we were able to pick 200 women per ethnic nationality. That makes up the 1,200 women we train. We've successfully trained them and empowered them. So the next thing is the monitoring to ensure that these monies are judiciously used.
In December 10th and 11th, 2019, the Desopadec organized another empowerment conference with the theme, Converting My Passion into My Source of Income, for 1,200 females. Held at Professor Unoma Memorial Hall, College of Education, Warri, the conference participants were trained by seasoned resource persons in 5 different courses dedicated to harness available opportunities for wealth creation. The CEO of Desopadec, Basharun Askia Oge, told the gathering that the focus of the Commission is human capital development and provision of social infrastructure.
Over time, they don't give us names, say, our people, they don't want work, they don't want to do business. And free money like they like. But me, I know say not be true. Say our women, they are very hard workers. Because I know say for this part of the world, if we tell ourselves the truth, now our women are like the wrong family. Like me when, as they swear us in, we feel that this administration will pursue human capital development as a cardinal program in addition to the infrastructural development.
Some participants of the 2-day women empowerment training list the gains of the program.
Like we have learned a lot, things that is not helping our business before now. at least we have seen so many of them, like not taking record of what you have. You just go to your shop, you sell, you close, you go, people working for you, you don't checkmate them, you see your shop going down. But now we discover that you can check what you have in your stock on daily basis or on weekly basis. You know whether you are gaining or you are not gaining. At least that's one of the important things. Then again, those things that is making you not to pursue your dream, what you really can do, you are not doing, maybe out of shame or one thing or the other. In short, it was a lot of benefits. I want to thank the governor to have picked thoughtful people like Jele and Aska and the food team. So I want to really say thank you to them and encourage them to do more.
Empowering the woman will help the society a lot, because when you empower a woman, it goes a long way in the family. When a woman has something doing, he will assist the husband, he will assist the children, and he will assist the family. You understand? Because in our society today, it's not good for a woman to be idle. You understand? A woman needs to do something to assist the family. In fact, Desopadec is doing a great job. It's a good one. In fact, I don't know, for them to think out this type of at this point of time, to think out how to empower women, I appreciate them. It's very good.
The training, I learned many things inside this training. The training teach me how to trade, how to make money, how to benefit, how to make money to train my children, to take care of my life and make my life forward. God must really bless them, because I knew these people very well, and God must really bless them. If most of the most important person is our governor, Okowa. That man, every time I've been praying for that man, that God must truly bless this man, lift him high, and God must truly keep him long for us.
On the 9th of March 2020, the Desopadec also hosted another empowerment scheme for women at the Conference Center of the Petroleum Training Institute, Ekron, Delta State. It was in celebration of the International Women's Day. The interventionist agency gave 1,200 women 100,000 naira each and 5,000 naira for their movements back home. The beneficiaries were filled with joy.
I've learned catering work, and I want to use this money to start up my business, my catering business, and I want to use, and I will try by all means to get this, because they promise us that if you tried effort, if you make an attempt, they will add more. So I'm promising that I will try my best so that I can gain more of it. The message I have for Ifeanyi Okowa is that may God accomplish me.
I'm doing industrial production. I produce soap, I produce Dettol, I produce jig, I produce other liquid soap. In fact, the money, when I will start, when I go back now, I will use to go to market and buy more goods. I will prepare it and start distributing to my customers. In fact, our governor tried for us. The people of the Desopadec, they tried for us. In fact, I don't expect it. I'm short of words. In fact, God will bless them. Sky will be the limit.
For my future life, I will trade with the money. I will have income with it. I will manage the money so that by tomorrow, when others see my trades, they will be grateful that Delta State government, the Desopadec, did something to me, which I appreciate. I have a big thank to them, to my excellency. I appreciate what he did to us. Even as their oge, the Desopadec, we Isoko nation, we appreciate what they did to us. May the Lord be with them and guide them.
Of a truth, this is the first time I'm benefiting this kind of a program. And like I told them the first phase, that I'm into shoemaking and bag making. But with the 100,000, I plan to buy a generator with it. First of all, I will say thank you to God Almighty. I will say thank you to the governor of the state, Delta State. Then I will say up the Desopadec, because they recognize us.
Me, before I come this training, na poultry now I get. I get big poultry. So as I come, so with this one when government they give me, Okowa they give me now, I could come add them to the one when I get.
Okay.
Then the poultry business go come expand. I will come dey sell plenty because I dey train. Some na 8 weeks, some na 3 months, some na 1 year, 6 months, which is the layout. So with this money now, I go come get many birds. I go come buy many birds feed when I go take feed my fowl, so that if people come buy, they go see enough to buy for my poultry. So I wan thank Okowa, and I wan also thank Desopadec. This na the first empowerment program when Desopadec don do for women when I dey see. I never see this kind before, but this one na the first one we don see. So I wan thank all the personnel, the big men for Desopadec, say God go bless them.
This money that they gave to me, it will go a long way for me, because in my business, I have a business, a restaurant. So we need a lot of things to buy our stuff and drinks. We do sell drinks, cold drinks, water. So this 100,000 that they gave to me, it's a very big money to me. When next they will see this business, it will grow more than what it was. So I appreciate the governor, Ifeanyi Okowa. I still appreciate all the executives of the Desopadec.
The head, Women Affairs, a physically challenged division, Social Services Directorate, Desopadec, Mrs. Bolanle Otumara, who coordinated the 2020 program, explains the mechanism fashioned by the Commission to check diversion of the empowerment funds into unproductive ventures.
What we had actually planned was that from time to time we will go around and we will go around all of them, at least as much as we can, going around seeing how far they are going, what they have been doing. Then in case of any reason, maybe if they need any of our help or so, they can mentor them, put them through, and they can now get back on their feet. It will be better, bigger, and we also be employers of labor.
The representatives of Ndokwa and Isoko, Honorable Ikechukwu Akozo and Dr. Paul Owe, described empowerment as one of the best dividends of democracy through the Desopadec.
We key into the smart agenda of Governor Okowa, and his government has taken human capital development seriously. And so we at the board, we are taking a cue from that. So we have good human capital plan for our people.
The Desopadec bought buses. I know that. They bought tricycle too for our people. They trained people at the Skill Acquisition Center at Ashaka there. I know. And they were given starter packs. Some were given set of computers to start their own business center. Some were trained, in fact, sewing and all what the Desopadec did all that. So when in this our own time now, my own area, Ndokwa East, we got that number about 65 or thereabout. They were all trained. We took them to Warri. In totality, about 2,000 women across the whole local government. But Ndokwa East got about 65. So they were trained and given starter packs to the tune of 100,000 naira each to go back home and start their businesses. We are pushing, believing that we will do more, God willing.
The Desopadec initiative has no doubt been a blessing to the beneficiaries. While Joy Edore tells the story of how the program made her a wholesaler in her business. Glory Ojewe, who is also from the Robo Mandate area, says it has revived her moribund business.
Before now, my business dey down. I dey get challenges of finance. I no dey fit dey go market dey go buy goods. So I dey buy from people wey buy come, dey come sell. So I no dey too dey get much profit until Desopadec come call us. They come give us money. So I come dey buy more goods. I come dey even dey carry give people. I dey go different markets. Things wey I no dey sell again, I come dey sell them. I want to really appreciate the group of Desopadec and our governor, Ifeanyi Okowa.
Na baby things now they said before. I no even get shop, na only market I dey go. Later the market e come fall. I no see money take start again. I call the house. Before I call here say make women call worry. We call go women seminar for worry. The somebody they come give us money. The money sef I no even expect that kind of money. My mind not go that kind of say they go give us that kind of money. Body come sweet me well, not be small sweetness. Body come sweet me as I come. Now I say this money, I no want to do only market. To ma just open shop journal. Day break I go call shop. Market I fit go market. My greeting to Desopadec for what did they do for me. Women not even expect before. My honorable Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, I greet you for what you do for me. But this sweet me.
The representative of the Ijaw ethnic nationality in the Desopadec, Dr. Paul Bebe-Nimebo, assured his people of more empowerment programs.
As a people-oriented board, we have been able to attend to human capital development. When we came on board last year, not just providing money for the small scale business women, but we trained them to be able to put this money into strategic use. And when the money was given to them, they were very happy. Like in my market area, we had about 200 women that we disbursed this fund to. Some of them went ahead to add it to their businesses. Some of them were able to establish their own businesses. And it has been a testimony all over my market area. So more of these things will certainly come on board.
In Sapele, Delta State, the crew met another beneficiary, Flora Ogberi and Ishekiri. According to Flora, the Desopadec empowerment is giving a lifeline to her business.
My business name is Flowberry Cakes and Pastries. When I started learning from my boss. I did my training here in Delta State. I learned from my boss. So I was not having a space of my own to run my own business. Before the empowerment, before the Desopadec empowerment, I wasn't having a mixer, an electric mixer. So I was able to get a mixer, a generator, and a fridge for myself. So it really helped me. And I also used the money to get some other tools, other little tools around. So the generator really helped me. So anytime I get order, I just put on my put on my mixer, run the thing, and I keep getting orders like that because I'm able to meet up with time. I want to say a big thank you to Governor Okowa and Desopadec. You guys have really helped me, and I say thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
My people, na me Bashoru Askiaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now it make me come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now
only those when they are alive, now we feel serve. When all the good things when we don't promise on, we feel reach their domot. We beg you, make you stay alive, so that we can serve you better.
Education forms another empowerment package by the Desopadec. In 2017 and 2018, the Desopadec gave bursary worth 30,000 naira to each student of Delta oil-producing communities in different Nigerian tertiary institutions. The bursary attracted encomiums from various stakeholders. The beneficiaries also tell their success stories.
The Desopadec actually paid me 30,000 naira, and I use part of it to pay my school fees. Though at that particular time, I was really in need of the money because I wanted to pay my school fees and all that. But when the money came, I was so excited. So I used part of the money to pay my school fees, and also the remaining one, I used it to sort out some other things. I want to say a very big thank you to the chairman of the Desopadec company, and also I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa for releasing the fund to help the graduates, which is the students. Then thank you very much, sir. May God bless you.
The bursary that was given to me by the Desopadec, I used it to pay my school fees, which is 15,400 in the University of Benin. It went a long way because it was actually beneficial to me because my school fees is cheap. I want to thank the Desopadec as a body and Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa for providing such financial support towards the educational aspect of the Delta State. It shows that he cares very well towards the future of Nigerian youth and Delta State youths entirely.
Before the bursary came out, I was even having challenges to even be able to go to cafe to be able to apply for the bursary because I was really down financially. So with the Desopadec that just came in promptly, I was able to pay up most of those dues. If not all of them, I was able to pay up most of them, and it really helped me. Okay, I want to use this great opportunity to appreciate the governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, and the Desopadec as a body also for helping majority people.
The Desopadec awarded us a bursary of 30,000 naira, and I used mine as part payment for my hostel accommodation. As at that time, my hostel accommodation was 80k, split into two between me and my roommate. That amounts to 40k for me. And so I quickly added 10,000 naira to the 30k I received from the Desopadec to pay for my hostel accommodation. Well, I'd want to say a very big thank you to the Desopadec for the way they assist students, and to the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa. I also want to say a very big thank you for him also for giving the Desopadec the enabling environment to thrive.
The efforts of the Desopadec in human capital development stands commendable. The empowerment is still on. It hasn't ended yet, as plans abound to further improve the living condition of the people in oil-bearing communities. Thank you for watching this week's edition of the Desopadec Weekly. Let's do it again next week. But until then, you can follow us, like and share on our social media handles on your screen. Bring in your questions, comments, suggestions, and contributions on how the Desopadec can continue to build a stronger Delta. I'll see you next week. On behalf of the entire crew here, Joy Ucheyi is my name. Stay blessed.